EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Thunderbirds are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short.
Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Thunderbirds, nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On third down, Jackson. He'll find Parker. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Melbourne! It's his third touchdown catch this year.
The extra point is good.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Bill Green, let's go. 50, field, flat. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set, ready, set.
He'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Denver first down.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 1 yard to go.
52 blue. Black shot.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He runs with it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
This drive will start on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
180. 180.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll look forward for a couple. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's a third down and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Melbourne. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Bonito on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Blue striker. Here we go. Here we go. Plastic. 60 red. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. The motion man is Johnson. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside. The 10-yard line.
That's another.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He's going to run it, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are out to a 21-10 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today.
Here we go.
He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage. And
he's got his big tight end, Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Sit on! Sit on! Sit on!
Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Ready!
2nd and 10.
Let's go! Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Come on, set!
A gain of 5. 1st down, Broncos.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Ready? Set!
On the run to the right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one caught by Parker. He works free, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Thunderbirds are able to cut into the deficit.
That's the score. Broncos 41. Thunderbirds 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Set, ready, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw pulled in by Pitts.
Complete to Kyle Pitts. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ready, set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He may go! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 65 yards. Now a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Melbourne.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Watch it. Sit. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that He's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Black Ultra. 52 blue, field, black, ready.
He'll drop to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 29.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down. Rolling right. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one complete to Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Red, cycle.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught, and he will score again. Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Flowers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second down, Jackson. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he searches for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Darian Porter in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set up!
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he will soar! Touchdown Thunderbirds. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point, up and good. And the Thunderbirds are able to edge a bit closer. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, Frank, you don't blink. Come on, back. Yep, 33. Yep, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Set, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down. They'll look to throw again. Moving left. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will take over at their own 15.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. 3rd and 7.
Porter on the coverage.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Now, Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. And he'll get about 5.
Another carry for the running back. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. Darian Porter on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Return it.
They'll try and run for it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 11th grab of the game, and a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Broncos first down.
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Now it is first and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow. Set, hut.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
32.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. Ooh, inside the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Melbourne. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The PAT up and good. And the Thunderbirds are able to cut into the deficit. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Throwing now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism Allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The motion man is Johnson.
Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. Here we go. One final play. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.